So what's up guys, on today's video I'm going to be showing you how I make the beat to Prayer by YBK featuring Ibiz. First of all, what I will say is that this beat is an inspiration for YBK, trust me, because it was an home recording studio. I went to YBK house to record it. So when I went to YBK house, YBK just gave me a freestyle. Immediately he gave me that freestyle. Melody just pop up in my head. I want to do like as he's giving me the freestyle, I already know how the song is gonna be. I already know how my beat is gonna be and the rest. That is why I make this beat within 40 something minutes, I think. Yeah, I think. So let's go. So the first thing I started with was the chord progression, and the chord progression sounds like this. Yeah, very basic and easy chord progression. So after I added the chord progression, I needed something like a melody that would like elevate the song, like give the song a vibe. So I added this guitar melody, and the guitar sounds like this. So after I added the guitar melody, I needed something like to make it emotional, because I want the song to be emotional, because he's talking to people, he's talking to an audience. So when audience are feeling the vibe, they will feel the emotions in the song. So I added the flute, and the flute sounds like this. So after adding that, I needed something to make the emotion more fuller. So I added stock of violins. I added 2 violins together, and the violins sound like this. One thing you know about me, I like creating my melody first before I create the drums. So after that, I now created a drum bounce. What I added in the drum bass, I added something that sounds like this, something like a conga, and it sounds like this. That's what I added first. After that, I now added something like this, a clap, or I don't know what to call it, something like this, and it sounds like this. Understand? Yes. So after that, I now added my kick, and the kick plus the 2 stuff sound like this. One thing about me, I like adding my main elements at the ending of every stuff, so that the other percussions will still be active. So after I added my kick and everything, I now added the rim, which is the main element, and the rim sounds like this. You get everything there together. So after I created my drum bounce, I now added a bass to the drum bounce. So the bass and the drum bounce sound like this. No, let me show you how the bass sound first. Only the bass sound like this. Then the bass and the drum bounce sound like this together. One thing about me, I like following emotions. If you look at the drums and the bass is giving emotions already before the melody said. So that is all I added for the drums and the bass. So this is how the intro sound like. The intro, the chord progression, which is piano, the guitar melody and the flute, and the bass with some drums with the violin sounds like this. So for the verse, I now added something like a pad, because the verse introduces the voice and is like passing a message. So I added something like a pad. So this part was controlling the emotions in the verse. Trust me. So the melody that I added in the verse, I just added this chord progression with that part and this guitar, and it sounds like this. Then if you hear it with the drums, it sounds like this. So I added something like a brass, like pararam pararam, because someone said something, so I wanted something like a backup.
Mine, tell me reason why you hate on the guy.
You understand what I did? They tell me reason why you hate on the guy. That tararan tararan. I'm playing something like why you hate on the guy. Yes, that was my idea. That was all for the verse. Then I added this riser throughout the beat just to be introducing the pre-chorus, the verse, the pre-chorus and the chorus and everything. So for the pre-chorus, I introduced a new element which is a string, and the new element sound like this. Yes, that is what is the new element in the pre-chorus. But if you observe in the verse, there was no bass. In the pre-chorus, I added the bass and this new element, and the pre-chorus sound like this. No, without the voice. The pre-chorus sound like this. Very simple. So for the chorus, I added in the chorus, I added this flute that I added in the beginning. This flute that was in the intro. I still added this violin to make things wider. Then I added this string. I make a unique style of the string. Like, how will I put it? It's the same string, but I make it unique to not sound like the string I made in the pre-chorus. And the string sound like this. So just control your emotions. Understand? Then all the melodies sound like this: the violin, the flute, the guitar plus the chord progression sound like this. Yes, then if you hear it with the drums and the bass, it sounds like this. So for the second verse, which Ibiz entered, I just leave it to be simple. Which I told you before, the verse, what was controlling the verse was this part. So if you observe, the part was in the verse and the pre-chorus, but it was not in the chorus. And I put the part in the chorus again. You get? So the new elements I added here in the verse because I needed Ibiz verse to be unique. I added this stuff, this rising pad, something like that, which sound like this. It's like you are coming to heaven. Then after that, I added a baseline, a different baseline, and the baseline sounds like this. You understand? Then after that, after Ibiz parts finish, I now added this stuff, SARS, and it sounds like this. Very simple. I just added some few elements to make it unique. So the full verse sounds like this. The bass coming. So basically the chorus came in again, and everything that was in the first chorus, that was the same thing that was on this chorus. Yeah. So on the second verse, I added the string that was in the pre-chorus, but I make it unique now. I removed some stuff and added some stuff in the string, and the string that I added in the second verse sounds like this. So the third verse sound like this. I added a bass in the second part of the third verse, and everything sounds like this. So I added this stuff. I added at Ibiz. This rising part I added at Ibiz side. I added it to this second, the third verse. Since I've added it in the second verse, it's good I add it to the third verse. Yeah, that's why I just added it. Then for the outro, I remove the. Then if you observe, you see that the guitar melody play throughout, but stop at the second verse. If you observe, yes, I just want to make the second verse more spacey and unique, because like it was talking to people, so I needed the melody to be less and the emotions to be more. Yeah, that's what I did there. Then for the outro, I play a new element in the outro just to make things unique, and the new element sounds like this. It's a lead from Morphine, I think, and the new element sound like this. So after I added that, and I added the violin that I'm always adding in the chorus. Then I added my chord progression. Then I added the bass. I added that Ibiz parts, and everything in the outro sound like this. Yeah, that's how it sounded. So I think basically that's all for the beat. The beat was very, very simple. The beat was very, very simple but complicated. And mind you, I created everything from scratch. Everything, yeah, there's no loop, there's no melody loop, there's no drum loop. The only thing I know that I took from a pack is this stuff. Just this riser. The rest things, as you can see, is blank from scratch. I always like to make my stuff from scratch so that have control over everything. Yeah, I think something like that. So that's all for the beat. The beat is simple but nice and creative. So let me play the beat from the starting to the ending, and I will play it with the vocals for you, so you see. Let's go. So for these vocals, we sampled something in the starting. Like someone sent YBK a voice note. Someone sent YBK a voice note. The voice note, then we'll now sample it at the intro. And the voice note sounds like this.
Papa bro, your music, you're this training with them, man. YBK.
You understand? So the beats and the vocals sound like this.
Papa bro, your music, you're this training with them, man. YBK. Above, flying till I'm old. Born there 18, turn it all down to smoke. I they try. Tell me why you want make I die. Do you know your blessing no go if you stop mine? Tell me reason why you hate on the guy. That me my son. Also no be chance I'm losing my cool. Oh, me I don't pour many shower for my face. I don't pop many split for my head. I don't do many things to easy prayer, but still no erase. I don't get many body memories. Let yourself who won't check me. Alone ni mo duro ti. No go try, no go God, no see you. Pray hard for the hustler. Me I pray you go see mula. Wish me good, me no wish you bad. Better days we are go see ya. Pray hard for the hustler. Me I
Go and stream prayer now. Ads on all streaming platforms. Just search YBK prayer. You're gonna see it. And I will leave the link in the description in case you don't have time to search. Just check the link in the description, you see the song. Let's go.